Dale never really got her footing last game.
I was out second, hoping I'm gonna do one step better than last time. We'll see. We have a small amount of confidence that I will win. I have all of my coworkers are cheering me on back at home.
I think this game, she'll be pretty immune for the first few votes. Last year's a lot closer in people's minds than any year before. So I think that she will not be one of the first boots of her tribe.
I definitely learned so much about what it actually means to play Survivor. My game is probably going to be very different than last year, at least I hope it will. You need some people on your side to get you through to the end.
I'm curious to see how she plays strategically. I think last time she started to figure out the game right before she left. And so I'm hoping she comes into this game out the gate, ready to strategize, ready to form an alliance with numbers.
I would like to not attach myself to a group immediately, or at least be perceived as attaching to a group immediately. Talk to everyone, be seen talking to everyone, working with as many people to get me there, because I feel like teamwork is the way to go.
She will make the merge and go somewhere in that shuffle between that and endgame.
I would love to try and work with Taylor again. I think she has an incredible brain for this.
I am big stress this year.
Taylor, I think, is the only person coming into this game with 0% chance to win.
Last year I came in and was able to just fly under the radar, but this year I have side bangs and a reputation. I don't know how it's gonna go, because I may have really screwed myself over.
13 out of 16 people returning played last year where she won. I think that's such an uphill battle to climb. If she can do it, she's the best of all time.
I want a clean slate. You know, people that hated me last year, we can work together this year. If other people are willing to set the past aside, so am I. But if I do have to steal some more votes and vote that person out, then so be it.
I think she's a really good player, but I don't think that the other players are going to give her the time of day.
I need people to really see me as like a bimbo for a little while. I have to switch things up, because if people think I'm playing the same way I played last year, no one's gonna trust me. Either I find a new strategy and people do trust me, or they don't trust me and I'm just gonna cause some chaos.
I think Taylor is destined to be an early boot. I think she's going to be the second or third one out, and I don't think there's anything she can really do about that.
I think that I learned a lot last year, but I'm a little apprehensive about how this is going to go.
Mackenzie, I think, comes into this game with one of the best setups.
It is my birthday today, and I'm very concerned about getting voted off on my birthday. I would say that's my primary fear. If I make it to September 10th instead of September 9th, I will consider that a significant triumph.
She played last year, didn't really ever get a footing, went right before the merge, so she's coming in this year without a threat level, but she's also a returning player who's learned from her past experiences.
My strategy last year was pretty cautious.
I think Mackenzie is a threat to win the game. I think that she will make the merge this time. I think she will be a strategic powerhouse player. The question is whether she overplays her hand towards the end game.
You know, everybody wants to come in, and the number one goal is to win, right? But the number two goal is to not look stupid. And I think that that really prohibits you from doing anything particularly interesting. My goal this year is that if I don't win, I want to look very dumb. I want to be doing interesting enough stuff that I look like an idiot if it goes awry.
I think that Mackenzie is our winner this year. Hannah is probably the most compelling character arc of any from last season. She made it to the final tribal council as the assumed GOAT, and then somehow won over a bunch of votes in final tribal council and almost won the game.
Not as anxious as last year, because I actually know who people are this year, but not any less anxious about the actual game.
She played with a fire in those last few rounds that I didn't see before.
I can't say I have a game plan. I can't say I had one last year. I'm less of a fish out of water, so I think I'll do better in that regard.
She's actually in a really good position. I don't think she's seen as a threat. I think Hannah could very well make it to the end again. If Hannah is in the final three this time, Hannah's not losing. Hannah wins.
Depending on how I'm feeling, I kind of think it would be fun just to create chaos. I want to be an Alan this year, but I might actually get into it and realize I don't want to do that, and I want to play it safe. So we'll see what mood I'm in. It's one of the two.
I think my official prediction, I'm going to put her as the final four robbed boot.
I'm excited for year two.
I'm excited to come in and play.
My PR person is like shitting her pants right now.
I'm feeling good.
We'll just have to see.
This is the high point, so I'm just trying to soak it in now.
I think I'd rise to the challenge.